Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be looking at the solution of Beckett 2016 examination, section B, theory section. So the instruction says answer all questions in this section. Show or work it. So the first question says evaluate and express your answer in standard form. 0.0000585 divided, not minus, divided by divided by 0.09. So this one is talking about what standard form. And the way to solve this is that we need to first convert what all our values given, the two values given, to standard form, because we have to express our answer in standard form. Standard form. So if you have five, you have 0.0000585. If you are converting this to standard form is the form where we have what? Maybe we have 2 times 10 raised to the power what? Something. So it can be 10 raised to the power 1, 2, 3, and so on. So in this case, to convert this to what? To standard form. So in our standard form, if you are converting, so now we have 0.000 something. We want to find a way to bring our what? Our this dot. We want to find a way to bring it to this point. That is, we have 5.85 times 10 raised to the power what? Something. So this is what we want to have. We want to have 5.85 times 10 raised to the power what? Something. That we are here to derive now. So to get what we have what at this spot, if you shift our what? Our dot, our point. We are shifting it 1 with the point here. From here we are shifting it 2. From here to here 3. From here to here 4. From here to here 5. Now we are shifting the what? The dot 5 times. That means what we'll be having what at top of this 10 is what? 5. And the second thing we have to consider is that where are we shifting what? Our dots to? If you are shifting what towards the right hand side, we'll be having what? Negative, that is minus the times of what? The shifting we did to what? To the dot. But if we are shifting to the left hand side, we'll be having what? Positive value. If it's 5, we have positive 5. But this time around, we are shifting what? Towards the what? The right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means what we are having what? Minus 5. 5.85 times 10 raised to the power what? 5. That's what? The standard form of what? 0.00005.85 or 585. And the second one we have is what? 0.019. So following same pattern, we are finding a way to make this point at the end of this place. So we have what? So that we can have 9 times 10 raised to the power what? Something. So we are shifting the dots now from here to here 1, from here to here 2, meaning that we are having what? 2. The second consideration, are we shifting to the right or to the left? We are shifting to the right, so we are having what? Minus what? 2. Now this we have here 5 point is same thing as what? 5.85 divided by what? 10 raised to power what? 5. And this is also what? The same as what? 9 raised to power what? 10 over what? 2. 10 over what? 2. So we are having 5.85 over 10 raised to power 5 divided by what? 9 over 10 raised to power what? 2. So if you're having division, if you're dividing fraction, you change this to what? 5.85 10 raised to power 5. We change division to what? Multiplication. Then we bring the what? Inverse of it, that is we turn this what? Upside down. So we have what? 10 raised to power 2 over what? 9. 10 raised to power 2 over what? Over 9. Now we have 10 raised to power 2 over 9. If you have 10, if you have 10, 10 raised to power 2 means what? 10 times 10. That gives us what? 100. And 10 raised to power 5 means what? 10 times 10, 100 times 10, 1000 times 10, 10,000 times 10, 100,000. So it means we're having what? 0, 0, 0, 0. We cancel 0 can cancel 0. 2 0 can cancel 2 0 here. So we're having what? Here, if 2 cancel, we subtract 2 from 5, we have what? 3 here. Because we have what? 3 0 left here. So our answer is what? 10 raised to power 3 here. And now we can divide this 9 here 1. If we divide 58 by 5 divided by 9, it gives us 0. So you write to what? You put your 0 down here. So 58 divided by 9. So 9 divided by 58 gives us what? 54. So we have what? 58 divided by 9. When you press your calculator, you have what? 6 point what? Something. So it means that 9 times 6 will give us what? 54. We have our 6 here. We have 4. Remainder 4. So put the 4 here. 45 divided by 9 give us what? 5. So meaning our answer is what? Is 0.65 over what? 10 raised to power what? 3. Over 10 raised to power what? Power 3. This same thing as what? 0.65 is same thing as what? 6.5. So then we have what? 10 raised to power what? 4. So how do you get this one to this place? Because the moment we move this dot here, we'll be adding what? 1 to this one. Because we now have what? 6.5 times 10 raised to power minus 1 over what? Let me say what? 10 raised to power 3. So this 10 raised to power 1 is same thing as what? 6.5 over 10 raised to power 1 times what? 10 raised to power 3. So this one give you what? 10 raised to power 4. So our answer, if you are bringing it back, the 10 back up, we put back the what? This negative sign there. So 6 times 5, 6.5 times 10 raised to power 4. Okay. The next question says, construct triangle ABC such that AB equal to 7, AC equal to 5 centimeter, and angle BC equal to what? 60 degree. Measure BC. This has to do with what? Construction. So we solve it using our compass, our ruler, and we solve another one using what? our protractor alone, and what? Our ruler.
We are asked to solve this question. To construct your what? Your AB to be what? 7 centimeter, your AC to be 5 centimeter, and BAC to be what? 60. So the first step in solving this is that what? You draw a line, a straight line of what? 7 centimeter. That is your what? Your AB. Now, after drawing that, understand this. You are told to construct what? Angle of 60 degree, that is BAC, meaning the angle will be at what? This point of what? A, being the one at the what? At the middle. Now, for you to construct your what? Angle 60, I'll make a separate video to show you how to construct your what? Angle 60, 30, 90, and so. So, to construct this, take your what? Your compass and open it to what? Any size you want. Then, put the point as this what? Edge, and draw what? After doing this, the next thing you do is that without changing the what? The size of the what? The compass you use, place it on the edge, one of the edges at the what? The point of intersection of this line and this curve you draw, this semicircle. Then what? Intersect. So by doing this, then take your ruler to draw from this point here, to pass towards through this what? Intersection you have here. And what? You have your what? Angle 60. You can confirm this by using your what? Your protractor. Make sure you have it at the middle. And you have what? 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That's the one, 120 to what? And the 180. So that's your what? Your angle 60. Your angle of 60 degree. Now this will be your point C. And you are told that AC should be what? 5 degree. I mean 5 centimeter. So you take your ruler and measure what? 5 centimeter along this line. That's your what? Your point C. 5 centimeter, 7 centimeter. Now the question says the last one, measure BC. How do you measure BC? First draw this line to the point here, that is where you have your. Now this is your what? Your BC. Your BC. You are asked to measure it, and you measure by having, you can see, this is our point. You have it to be what? 6 point what? So by measuring it, you have your what? Size to be what? 6.3 centimeter, and that is your what? Your answer to solve it. Though you can actually solve this question by making use of your what? Protractor. You locate your 60 degree on the protractor, place it what? On a straight line. Then you locate your 60 degree here. Then you just underline it out. After marking it out, you measure your what? How do you get a 60 degree? You have the what? The protractor on a straight line ID. Then measure 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Then you pull it out. Then you mark it, you draw a straight line from this point to this point, you have the 60 degree. And on that, by doing that, measure your AB. Measure your what? Your AB. By measuring your AB, you will have your answer to be what? To be the same thing what we have just done. So that's the end of what? of that.
Now, question 2A says that there are 420 students in a school. One third of the population is made up of what? Girls. How many boys are in the school? This is a straightforward question. That's the what? The first solution we have to solve. The I. The question says that total population is what? Total population is equal to what? 420. And one third girls population equal to what? One third of what? The population. That is one third of what? 420 is the what? Population of the what? Of the girls. You are asked to now find what? How many boys are in the school? The first thing is that find the population of the what? The girls. How do we find that now? 1 over 3, 1 over 3 times 420. 3 and 1, 3 and 1, 3 here 4, 3 here what is 0. So 3 and 4, 1. You carry the 1, add it to the 2, you have 12. So you have 140. So 140, that's what? The girls what? Population. Therefore, the boys population will be what? 420 minus what? 140. That will give us what? 280 boys. That will give us what? 280 boys. So that's one method to solve it. Another method you can use to solve it is that since one third of population are what? Are girls. So you can only say what? The boys population will be what? 1 minus 1 over 3 of what? Of 420. That will be what? Boys. So 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus what? 1 over 3. So if you want to solve this, one of the easiest way you can use, since the method are what? Are not the same. So 1 multiplied by 3, you have what? Let's have it here. You have what? 3, and you cross multiply. 1 times 3, you have what? 3. 1 times 1, you have what? 1. So you have minus here, minus 1. So what you have here is what? 2 over what? You have 2 over what? 3. Therefore, you have what? 2 over 3 of what? 420. To give us what? The population of the what? Of the boys. So 3 and 1. 3 here, as we have done it earlier. So we have what? 140. So 2 times 140, we have what? 200 and what? 80 boys. Now the second question says that express the number of boys as a fraction of all the students. Express the number of boys as a fraction of what? All the what? The students. So this, for you to solve this, we have actually done it here. So it's just simple. It's just 1 minus what? 1 over what? 3. So you solve it the way we just solve this one. We have what? 2 over 3 of what? 420. You have 2 over 3 of what? 4 what? 20. And if you are getting that, you have what? 280. It's got to what? 280 what? Boys. Now, for you to express it as what? The population of the boys. You don't even need to go through this step. You can easily say, okay, just leave it that way. Since we have 280, you just express them also as fraction. That is therefore 280 over what? 420. They are what? 1 0 cancel 0. We have what? We have 2 cancel here. We have what? 14. 2 cancel here. We have 2 cancel here 2. You have what? 21. Someone can cancel what? Here. You have what? 2. And someone can cancel. You have what? 3. Your answer is what? 2 over what? 3. So you can either do it this way. Just pick your 280 divided by what? 420. You have this answer. Or just do it this way. 1 minus what? 1 over 2. So this your answer 2 over 3. So depending on the way you like to solve it, but you can make it a complete solution. Now the next question says, find the product of 1 over 7 and the sum of 3 over 5 and one whole number 1 over 2. That is, we asked what to solve. Let's put it this way. The product of what? 1 over 7. We have what? 1 over 7. The product means what? Multiplication. So multiplication and the sum of 3 over 5. Three over 5 of what? And this. So the sum of this. The sum means what? Addition. That is, after finding the sum of this, then you multiply it with what? With this. Now they find the product of what? This. That is, multiply this with the what? The sum. And the answer you get when you add this and this together is what? To find it. So to solve this, only what? Our law of God mass. So we are solving the what? The bracket first. We are solving what? Inside the bracket what? First. So we have 1 over 7 times 3 over 5 plus. So you make this what? An improper fraction. So if you are changing this to what? Improper fraction. 2 multiplied by what? 1. You have what? 2. Plus the one above, you have what? 3 over what? 2. And if you have to add this together, 1 over 7. If you have to add this together, so one of the methods you can use that will be simple for you is what? For a denominator, since they are what? They have different denominators. 2 multiplied by 5, you have what? 10. Then next is that cross multiply 3 times 2, you have what? 6. 5 times what? 3, you have what? 15. You have 1 over 7 times what? 6 plus 15, you have what? 21 over 10. So now you are multiplying. If you are multiplying, you multiply what? If you can divide through, divide through. If you can't divide, what? You multiply it directly. So here we can divide this and this, because if it's 7 1 and 7 in 21 will give what? 3. So you have 1 times 3, you have what? 3. And you have your 10 times 1, that is the 1 here times the 3 here, 3. The 1 here times the 3, 10 here, you have what? 3 over what? 10. So that is the solution to the question 2b. Now the third question. Now the next question says that caller tossed a what? A fair die 30 times, and the number that showed up in each toss was given as follows. So you have it on the screen: 4 2 6 4 5 3 5 4 4 3. So that's one. Now the question you have to solve here is that prepare a what frequency table for the what for the data. And the second question says that what, find the mode of the data. Third question, determine the median. And the fourth, calculate the what, the mean. So to solve this question, the first one says that what, prepare a what frequency distribution what table. Let us prepare it to this side. A, prepare a what frequency distribution what table. So in our table, we have what, the score, that is, if you are talking about a die, you have what, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So you are starting for what, 1 1 2 3 4 5 6. Then we talk about what, the tally. We talk about what, the frequency. Now how many times do you have what, 1 showing you what in the data presented here? So we look for 1 and stack it out. So no 1 here, so we have 1 here, and you have what, another 1 here. So it means that 1 showed up what, twice. So we look for 3, I mean 2. We have 2 here, 1 2 2 3. So you know that 2 showed up what, twice. How many times do we have 3 showing up? I think we have a lot of 3 here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we have it showed up what, 7 times. 5 6 7. So 7. 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So you have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So you have it showed up what, 8 times. So you have 5 showing up how many times? 1 2 3 4 5 5 6. I think we have 1 here again. We have what, 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So you have 7 here. So you have 6 showing up how many times? 1 2 3. You have 6 showing up what, 3 times? 1 2 3. So you have what, 3 here. That is the what, the solution for the what. Okay, the next question says that Find the mode of this data. That is, this data represented what in this table. Find the mode of the what of the data. So if you are talking of the mode, we are talking of the score with what the highest frequency, like the highest occurring frequency. We are talking of what this score among these scores with what with the highest frequency. So if you are looking at that, so if you come back here, mode, sorry, score with the what with the highest frequency. Now, if you want to get the score with the highest frequency, we come from here, start from the frequency. We have 2, we have 3, 7, 8, 7, and 3. Looking at the frequency, we can see that the highest of them is what 8. So what is the score with with this 8? That was 4. So 4 is what the mode. Now the third question here says that determine the what the median. Determine the what the median. And the third question that we are talking now, that is 3C. Now the third question says that determine the median. Now to find the median of this set of data, what you have to do is that the first step is to look at what the total number of the what frequency, to see if it is an even set or what odd set. That is, maybe the value will be what an even number or odd number. So now we look at what this frequency here. We have 2 plus 5. I mean 2 plus 3, we have what 5. 5 plus 7, we have what 12. 12 plus 8, we have what 20. 20 plus 7, 27. 27 plus 3, we have what 30. So you already have it here that the die is what thrown what 30 times. So we have our what frequency, the total number of frequency was 30. Now we're looking at 30, it is what an even number. So if you have to find the median of what an even number, what do? You use this formula. The formula will what n divided by 2 plus n divided by 2 plus 1 divided by what 2. Look at it, n divided by 2 plus n divided by 2 plus 1. Because if you are looking for the median here, you are looking for the middle number. So let me just give an example here. If I have 1, 3, 5, and I have here 1, 3, 5, 7. This is what 4, and this is what 3. The 4 we have here is what an even number, and the 3 we have here is what and what odd number. So this is what an even set, of data, and this is what odd set of data. Now, how do we find the media of this in a simple way? So if we are to find the media of this, we have what n plus 1 divided by 2. Our n is what 3. We have 3 plus 1 divided by what 2. That is 4 divided by what 2. 4 divided by 2 gives us what 2. It means that the median is what the second what value you have here. That is 1, 2. So these are what median. But if you want to try the same with this one we have here, if you have what 4 plus 1, that is 5 divided by 2, using this formula I put here, you give what 2.15. So, and that, if you say 1, that's what 1, 2. So 2.5. You give 2.5. But can you easily get 2.5? So that is not what easy to get. So for you to get 2.5, you will need what? To add this and this together. You need to what? To add this and this together. So to get what the 2.5 you are looking for. That is, you add this and this, then divide it by 2. So that's the way you can get what the middle spot between what the two values. So now, if you have what n divided by 2 plus what n divided by 2 plus 1 divided by what 2. So our n in this data is what 13. So our median will be what 30 divided by what 2 plus what 30 divided by 2 plus 1 divided by what 2. That is our the term here. The what because the value said the data was there was 13 number. So the first term, second term, third term, the 30th term. So 30 divided by 2 will give us 15 plus 30 divided by 2 here, 15 plus 1 give us what 16 divided by what 2. That is the 15th term and what 16th term. So if you look at our what, we go back to our table here to get our what the 15th term. Because for us to get the median, you need to rearrange in order. So it has been arranged here. So we have 1, 2. If you can't really get it that way, let us put it like this. 1. We have 1 in 2 places. That is 1, 1. We have 2 in 3 places. 2, 2, 2. We have 3 in 7 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 4 in 8 places. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 in what 7 places too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 6 in 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So to get our 15th time and 16th time, so we count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So then the 15th and the 16th term. So we have what 4 plus what 4 divided by what 2 to give us what 8 divided by what 2, and that gives us what 4. So the median of the what given set of data is what 4. But if this simple way is too long for you, so you have another way of getting it from what getting the 15th time and the 16th time from here. So how do you do that? You already see what the frequency here is 2. Add 2 plus 3, you have what 5. Add 5 to what 7, you have what 12. Now add 12 to what 8, you have what? 20. So it means that you have your what? The 15th and the 16th time here. Because remember you can 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it means that the 15th time and 16th time is what? On this was 4. So you just change there. So you have your 4 4. That's another way we want to get it. But if you don't understand that, so this is the easiest way. You list it out as you have it on what? On your screen. Then you count and you go pick it out. Now the last question of this number 3, like 3D, says that calculate the what? The mean. Calculate the what? The mean. And if you have to calculate our mean, we'll name this place. If you have to calculate our mean, D. The mean, use this formula. It's got to what? Summation of fx over what? F. Summation of what? The frequency. The summation means what? You're adding all of them together. So fs that you have here, it means that what? F times what? X. What is representing our x here? Our x here is represented by this word, this score here. And this is our f, the what? The frequency. So it means that we multiply this and this together, this and this together, this and this together. So let's start. Our fx, 1 times 2 will give us what? 2. 2 times 3 will give us what? 6. 3 times 7 will give us what? 21. And 4 times 8 will give us what? 32. 5 times 7 will give us what? 35. And 6 times 8, 3 will give us what? 18. Now F um, EFX, but these are our fx, that is summation, the total what? Value of what? All these values we have here. So we have 2 plus 6, it will give us 8. 2 plus 6 will give us what? 8. And 8 plus 21 will give us what? 29. 29 plus 32 will give us what? 61. 61 plus 35 will give us 96. And 96 plus 18 will give us 100 and what? 14. So we have what? The total value of what? 100 and what? 14. So and our frequency, we add them together from here to here. You have what? 30. So this should be what? The summation of what? Our frequency here is what? 30. So our EFX equal to 114 over what? The summation of what? The E there is not actually E. So it's summation. That is what? You add all of them together of what? 30. So the summation of what? Fx and summation of what? F. So you want 114 divided by 30. So the calculator will give you the answer to be what? So that's the solution to the question 3 of the Beckett 2016 examination, the theory section. The question says that a boy sighted school's flag pole at a point which is 20 meters from the foot of the pole. So, and the east of the pole, if the angle of elevation of the top of the flagpole from the boy is what? 21. Find the height of the what? Flagpole. Let's assume this is what? This is what the flagpole. And a boy. So a boy who is at what? 20 meters from the what? From the foot of the flagpole. And this of the what? The pole. So this is the what? If you have four cardinal points, this is what? The north, the west, I mean the south, the west, and the what? East. So it means the boy is standing what? Towards here. So 20 meters away from here. Let's have it like this. The boy is standing what? 20 meters away from here. So let's assume this is the boy. So there, the distance between the boy and the flag is what? 20 meters. So and if the angle of elevation of top of the flagpole from the boy is what? 21 degree. So that is the boy to the top of what? The flagpole. So from here to here, let us do this. This is what? 21 degree. You allow us to find what? Find the height of the what? The flagpole. Find the height of the what? The flagpole. Now, from here we can draw out our what? Our triangle. Because as you can see, it's already what? A right angle what? Triangle. And this is what? 21 what? 21 21 degree. So if we have to solve this, we are solving the what? A right angle what? Triangle. This is set to be what? 20 meter. And we assume that this is what? The height of the pole they are talking about. So that's what? The pole side. So we are looking for the what? For the x. We are looking for the x. So to solve this, as I've mentioned in some of the videos, you have what? So car toi. The so represent what? Sine theta equal what? Opposite over what? Hypotenuse. Why the car representing what? Cos theta is equal to what? Adjacent over what? Hypotenuse. And the tan theta equal to what? Opposite over what? Adjacent. So we look at these formulas that is what? Written on the screen. You need to understand it before you can choose what? Which of them will work for what? For the question you are given. So in this question, so in some of the videos you have some that have what? That you can find, you have to find what? Both sides. This side and what? This side. But from this question, the first thing to understand is that what? You need to understand the side and how it is what? Named. So this side, the longest side is what? The hypotenuse. Why the opposite and the adjacent? They are relative. That is, depending on what the side you are looking for, that is what will determine how you get your the opposite and the adjacent. For example, if you are asked to find this side, or you are considering this side, is the opposite side of this side. So this will be your what? Opposite, and this will be your what? Adjacent. But if you have to find this side, this is the opposite side to the side. This will be your what? Opposite then, and this will be your what? Adjacent. So you need to understand them. And when you understand how you was to find it, to name the side, the next thing you need to understand is that how many sides and what angle are you given. So and which of the sides you have to want to find. Now in this case, we are given the what? This angle, which means that this is the opposite of the what? This side, and this is what? Adjacent. And we have to find this side, which is what we regard as the opposite here. And we're also giving what? The adjacent. It means that we are making use of the what? Opposite and the what? Adjacent. And which of the three formulas combines the opposite and adjacent together? It is what? It is surely the tan, that the opposite over what? Adjacent. So we say our tan theta is equal to what? Opposite over what? Adjacent. So the opposite here is what? 21. Our opposite here is what? X. And our adjacent here is what? 20. But the theta we are giving is what? 21. So we have what? Tan 21 equal to what? Our opposite is what? X. Adjacent is what? 20 meter. So that cross multiply, so that we have what? Our x at one side. So we have our x to be what? Tan 21 equal what? Multiply by what? 20 meter. So going back to this side, we are giving our words. We are giving our tan 21 to be 0.3339. So we have our x here. It's not the what? Tan 21 is said to be what? 0.339 multiplied by what? 20 meter. So if you multiply it using a calculator, your answer will be what? 6.678. And if you approximate that, you change this to what? 1 and add the 1 to the what? 6 here, because this 7 is up to what? Is up to 5 and it's above 5. So we have 6.17. So that is the solution to the question. So we are done with the Beckett 2016 examination section B, CX section.